So, yes, I shaved my beard, and I'm going to put this video in black and white because I don't like how I look on camera with my shaven face. So, sorry about that, but I'm not courageous enough to not have this video in black and white with a shaven face. Just got tired of my beard. I saw photos of myself without the beard, and I looked cool without it. Gotta get my hair dyed blonde and brown, and I gotta put my piercings back in. I don't feel any conviction whatsoever to not have any lip piercings. The reason I took them out was because people were ridiculing me. Well, if it happens again, then guess what? I can just turn off the comments of my videos. Alright, so we will be able to have this in the new earth. This ability. We, standing in the full glory and presence of God, 100%, there's no lack of anything when you're in the full presence and glory of God. No lack of knowledge. We'll have infinite knowledge. No, that does not make us God, by the way. To be God, you'd have to include not ever being created, never having coming into existence, never having a beginning, and even infinitely more reasons than that, because God is infinite. So just having infinite knowledge, or having the power to create anything out of thin air, like I did in my dream earlier last night, which I'm about to explain to you, does not make us God. So, yeah. Last night, or earlier on this morning before I woke up, I was able to speak things, or to think things into existence like God did when he said, "Let there be light." Well, he spoke things into existence, or spake, but I thought things into existence. What I had was, I had this little tiny piece of string, like, I don't know, it's just like as long as my pointer finger, maybe, or my pinky. And what I did was, I threw it on the ground, and before it hit the floor, I thought Lamborghini in my mind. And as soon as that piece of string landed on the floor, as soon as it touched the floor, a Lamborghini just appeared. A small Lamborghini appeared. Really tiny, like a little toy Hot Wheels car. But it was a real Lamborghini. Real engine, every horsepower, everything. I was able to pinch it like you pinch your iPhone screen in order to zoom in or zoom out. And when I pinched the little car, I didn't even touch it while pinching it. I just pinched in motion, like put the car in between my two fingers, away from it. And I did this, and it maximized the size of the Lamborghini to the real size of a real one in real life. And I was able to drive it around. So yeah, that we will in the new earth be able to have the ability to create things ourselves, to create things out of to think things into existence, to speak things into existence. Because how that's possible, you ask? Well, obviously in real life, or on the earth, you're still in real life in the spirit world, is, by the way, the physical realm is not our true home. Our true home, the physical realm, is due to a fallen world. The the new earth was originally designed to be spiritual. It was the or not the new earth, sorry. The what was it called? Paradise, or um, Garden of Eden. The earth before Adam and Eve fell, this earth was perfect. It was perfect, 100% perfect, but it was a spirit world. It was spiritual. Because how I know this, you ask, because when sin appeared in the world, death happened as a result. And as such, people became physical beings, and their spirit or their souls became trapped in their physical beings, and the only way they are able to access their spirit and their soul form is to die. Well, you can access your spirit, some parts of your brain that you're actually thinking with and having memories of, because we'll have those same memories in heaven too, when we are out of our physical body, this right here. So that proves right there that some of the memory, some parts of your brain that holds memories, is actually in your spirit, in your soul. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about literally hopping out of your physical body, being separated from your physical body and into your spirit soul form. That's what I'm talking about when I'm referring to access to your soul, spirit, and soul. So, as a result from sin arriving into the world, death became a result, and people became physical beings. Adam and Eve became physical, and their spirit and their soul became trapped in their body. And in order to get into your soul form, spirit soul form, is to die. We're in our soul form right now, in our spirit and our soul form right this second, I believe, but we can't fully get into that form and have all of its aspects, like the infinite knowledge and everything like that, until we get our glorified body. And still, even without the glorified body, we have limited capability, or limited limitations of being in our soul form and our spirit form while in our body right here. So, if that makes any sense, I'm confusing myself, because again, this is on a God scale of knowledge, and I barely have the capability to explain this. But right here and right now, I'm speaking with you guys in my soul form, or through my soul and my spirit, through my physical body. Because you can't access your soul form, like walk around in your spirit body, soul form, without first having been separated from your physical body. But you're able to, again, when they say your heart, that's not your heart as in your physical body, but it's your spirit and your soul. And the memories that you have, that we'll have in heaven, of having that we will have of our time on earth, those memories of ours are saved into our soul and our spirit mind. So that's what I'm talking about right there. And there's no, with God, all things are possible. All things are possible with God. So that's how I know 100% certainty that in the afterlife, we will be able to create things out of existence, think things into existence, or speak things into existence. Make things appear in thin air. How we see it in our minds. It won't be anything disgraceful to God, though. Anything that's against God, like alcohol or pornography or drugs. If you guys think that you won't be able to have, you're like, oh, I can't have drugs here on earth because it's a sin, or alcohol because it's a sin, I'll have it in heaven. Well, guess again. Plus, trust me, you're not gonna want any of that in heaven. You're gonna be standing in the 100%, not 100%, but infinite presence and glory and peace of God for all of eternity. So, you're not gonna want any of that. You're not gonna want any of that. Trust me. God, I'm not trying to sound rude for saying this, but this is really true. What I'm about to tell you, God's infinite glory, peace, and presence is the best high you will ever be able to have in for all of eternity. So, let me tell you that right now. I hope that's not rude. So, hope you guys enjoy.